We make mistakes. We paint over them. We let the sun dry the paint. If you can't play guitar, play ukulele. If you can't play music, practice kung fu. If your body breaks, flutter your eyelids poetically. And check out our new video on TikTok. Fred from the Couch Ninjas teaches you.
Thank you very much. Well, not just you, all of you.
Lover, You Should Have Come Over by Buckley on ukulele. Hey fans, I bet you're surprised to see me back with this little guy. This belt is way too loose. Oh, no, it's too tight. Okay, maybe it's fine. This ukulele or ukulele. Tomato, let's call the whole thing off. A ridiculous name for a ridiculous little instrument. But despite what my ex Wendy thinks, little things are also fun and romantic. Also, I want my Nirvana shirt back, Wendy. Anyway, today guys, we're learning a Jeff Buckley classic, which, let me assure you, I also learned on my big boy guitar.
Which I could also afford.
A while ago. And because I like to see you guys serenade the ladies, I'm going to include the link to the guitar tabs using the gold standard of guitar tab sites, e-chords, which I bigged up in my last tutorial. More about that later. I used a different site for this ukulele jam, and it was good to learn from, but if you reference the tabs, which I've also linked below, you'll notice I've made some adjustments in the follow along. There's an F chord that has no business being there, as far as I'm concerned. And I also added an E minor somewhere because it sounded better. Leave a comment if you find it, and let me know where it is if you want to be all nerdy.
Yes, what is it? What?
My point is, my version is better because I snayed out all that high-pitched singer-malarkey at the end of the song, which Jeff gets into in the original. The original is great, by the way. Jeff is an amazing singer-songwriter, and you guys should go listen to his album Grace immediately. Better yet, go listen to it with your
Squeeze.
This is a really challenging song to learn because although quite a lot of it is 3 simple chords, a D, a C, and an E minor, which kind of make up verses and choruses at the same time, there are some challenging bridges and in-betweeny bits that creep up on you like the Joker.
We are tonight's entertainment.
Particularly these doozies, where you go from the verses into this progression here, which is a G, an F sharp, which is probably the hardest chord in the whole thing, a B minor, back to a D, then back to a G again. So guys, I suggest you practice this hard progression sequence a lot to start, because it'll just help you learn the song a lot better, you know? See, I never had someone to show that for me, so you're welcome. Those are pretty much the chords except for an A and a G minor. Now for the singing. I mean, you can sing in a lower register, I guess, as long as it's in key. Me, I'm going to break out my old falsetto. Again, we must remember that we aren't Jeff, and that's why I'm leaving out the whole love, love, lover, lover at the end, you know? That's in the tabs, because he gets into it, man, which is good on his album, but like, seriously, I don't think anyone really wants to hear us do it, right? Jeff's a bit like Eddie Vedder in that way, you know, the whole singer solos at the end, you know, woo, 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 Again, it's fun for a video like this where you guys can kind of give me side eye and mock and laugh at me, give me awkward looks. But when you're playing a Pearl Jam song around a campfire, though, I suggest you just leave that shit out. Speaking of that, go check out the only other Fred from the Couch Ninjas Teaches You video on YouTube if you want to learn how to play a Pearl Jam song around a campfire. If I was at a campfire right now, I probably wouldn't be playing a song. I would probably be telling you about my life or lack thereof. You see, despite being in a band with 2 great acoustic songs on Spotify and YouTube Music,
evening comes with a sudden violent storm, but I come from a place that defies the norm. It's as clear as a bolt of lightning piercing the clouds, that for as long as I breathe, I'll be proud to come from this town. It was for more. She got the touch that always lifts my heart from the floor.
and making a really poignant animated promo for those songs on TikTok, I've been forced to accept a position to work on a cruise ship, guys. So my brother generously took 2 of my bass guitars and lent me this cool uke. This video is also to thank him for giving me what every rock star turned maritimer needs, an instrument. You know what else every rock star turned maritimer needs? A new tattoo. And this is where you guys, the fans, can help. You see, you guys could help me get someone's monkey design tattooed on my back. So far, you can go to Bandcamp and choose from 2 designs, both done by my friends. Or you could submit your own design and earn a US dime every time someone downloads it. And when 20 million people download it off Bandcamp, that design will be tattooed on my back. And you, me, and Graham, the guitarist from the Couch Ninjas, will be millionaires. And Puff Daddy's favorite hobby,
cocaine, lubricants, and private jets. Such a cosmopolitan little bit. Get some slippery, slippery. When we're the
Vice, will be celebrated on the internet. If I get $1 million tattoo, I probably won't have to work on a cruise ship, which is good because right now they decided to reassign me 4 days before I was supposed to leave. So once again, this musically gifted frontman of an inventive band, the Couch Ninjas, is staring down the barrel of poverty.
Do I feel lucky? Well, do you, punk?
So for the love of Christ, please buy a song or a button off our Bandcamp page. And now, without further ado, and the moment we have all been waiting for, here's my follow-along tutorial to Lover, You Should Have Come Over by Jeff Buckley on ukulele.
Looking out the door, I see the rain fall upon the funeral mourners, parading in a wake of sad relations as their shoes fill up with water. Maybe I'm too young to keep good love from going wrong, but tonight you're on my mind, so you never know. I'm broken down and hungry for your love with no way to feed it. Where are you tonight, child? You know how much I need it. I'm too young to hold on, too old to just break free and run. Sometimes a man gets carried away when it feels like should be heaven is fun. Much too blind to see the damage he's done. Now sometimes a man must awake to find he really has no one. So I wait for you and I'll burn. Oh, will I ever see your sweet return? Will I ever learn, sweet, sweet lover, you should have come over. It's not too late. Lonely is the room, the bed is made, the open window lets the rain in. Ooh, burning in the corner is the only one who dreamed she had you with him. My body turns and yearns for a sleep that won't ever come, 'cause it's never over. A kingdom for a kiss upon her shoulder. It's never over. My riches for her smiles when I slept so soft against her. It's never over. All my blood for the sweetness of her laughter. It's never over. She's the tear that hangs inside my soul forever. Maybe I'm too young to keep good love from going wrong. I feel too young to hold on, but much too old to break free and run. Too deaf, dumb, and blind to see the damage I've done.